Welcome to the Roundhouse Podcast. Ow!
Wayfair. What you found about Wayfair?
Okay. I could look up most of the facts because all I saw was this video that perfectly explains it. And I distributed that evenly.
You're back alive?
What the fuck?
That sounds like that's the end of that. Hopefully.
We're having some difficulties with the fan. The air circulation.
But what did you find out?
I found out that they were selling kids and some of the furniture that they're selling for thousands of dollars with their names in the SKUs, and as soon as everybody found out about it, they're like, "No, we'll take it off the website." And then the owner or some guy high up left his position that day that they took everything off the website.
God.
So it's probably a real deep issue. I shared a video about it and it was fucking shitty. But the Facebook messaged me and they're like, "Hey, we asked Wayfair if they're selling children, and they're not. Problem solved."
Honestly, not solved at all.
No, what the fuck? How much you getting paid, Facebook?
For real. That has to be a hefty
$5 or $6.
amount.
I'll take half and I'll shut the fuck up.
I'll take, yeah. Just give me it and I'll walk out, man. No, that shit's insane, dude. It's like all these powerful people, a lot of these powerful people are involved in a lot of these crazy things, sex trafficking. I don't know much about the whole.
Yeah,
a lot of the
it's easier to
just
just push that out, push that weird ass shit out.
And freaking, nonetheless, the fact. Cheers, my buddy.
Yours is not open, but hey, cheers.
Sound card.
That's exactly what I did. But as you're saying,
how much they were charging for those?
it was $10,000 for most of them. I saw there was a few $1,000. I'm gonna look up these facts because I don't want to. Because I'm stupid. I don't want to be caught being stupid, even though I'm calling myself out.
No, that's honestly so crazy. I mean, to spend $10,000 on a gun cabinet, maybe a couple thousand, $1,000, maybe $2,000.
Bro, if I'm spending $10,000 on a gun cabinet or even a fucking cabinet at all, bro, it better be made out of
fine trimming with gold,
quartz and diamonds with gold
sapphires. Door
handles. Kids shipped in Aramis is Wayfair trafficking children via overpriced items on Snopes. I don't even know if Snopes.
That sounds like it's fancy.
False. What the hell? I don't even know if it's Wayfair. Let's see. Let's look for What do you think is a reasonable source of news?
Dude, honestly, I just go for a lot of things. Reddit. 4chan.
Yeah. I found myself there a few times.
Mm-hmm. Because it's such an open place for a lot of
there's a lot of shit.
Happens. Like Snowden, he leaked all the emails on 4chan.
On what?
On 4chan.
He linked all the emails?
Yeah.
Wow.
No. You know who Snowden is?
Who's Snowden? Snowden.
Yeah.
What game are we playing?
No.
I'm kidding.
He's
Snowden.
He got a lot of political people's emails. I don't know the whole story on this, but he got a lot of people's emails and Hillary Clinton's, Bill Clinton's, a lot of powerful people. When he leaked them, it got to the point that they wanted to kill him. So I think Sweden.
Is it the dude with the puffy hair?
I think so.
He's kind of
African. No.
Okay. Fucking, I'm looking at these pictures of kids being sold though, and I'll show you this one. So there's a picture of this dude that looks like he wants to be a girl. And it's like, I can't read the name because there's something across. Samantha 5 Shelf Storage Cabinet by WFX Unity TM. If you come look at that, Marcos, that's a girl apparently. And they're selling that cabinet, that one right there, with her name on it, because she went up missing, for $12,899.99.
Bro, look at that shit. That shit is honestly fucking insane.
Like, dude, really? When are the people gonna just stop this shit? Like, we should seriously be rioting over this. I bet we would be rioting over this if COVID wasn't a thing. Mm-hmm. Oh, because I would have been at the Black Lives Matter riots too. I was, but I wasn't there for the riots. I was skateboarding, watching Sean do a back one, and then that's around the same time that one girl took a shit on a fucking...
On the cop car.
On the cop car, yeah.
We might as well go somewhere else.
Yeah, but I would have been in that shit.
No, yeah. One crazy thing, though, it's that things like that don't get shown to the public.
They're always filtered.
Because those are powerful people that need to be bailed out.
Do you think it's impossible to be a powerful person and have pure intentions and no connection to no connections to like false media or filtered media? Let's not say false media, and not like basically be paid to say otherwise.
I feel like if you make a living and you become a billionaire in a good way, and you don't involve yourself in that, you're already looking at like a sketchy person as it is. Like, not involved in that, but like associating with other powerful people.
Yeah, you know, you're not getting into that little. It looks like a cult. My experience of it is like it's a cult because like they're almost they seem untouchable to us because we're like normal. I guess we're normal.
No,
we're not that normal.
Yeah.
But like to some, they're not like we can't touch them. Mm-hmm. We can't even fucking talk to them. Like,
no, dude, and you know, a lot of people people with power, they can sexually abuse their workers, and they could be like, hey,
I'll give you a $2 raise if you literally suck my dick once a month. Mm-hmm. And bada bing, bada boom, she fucking has a new Corolla XS. I don't know if that's a thing, but she has a new one of those. She invented it just because she got paid more, and then she's like, I'm gonna invent some shit.
And now she's making more than him, so now he's sucking her dick. Yep. It's amazing how this works.
It's crazy how this works.
But no, dude, and not only that, but also the ways of like, you know, them closing the door and being like, "You want this?" You know, it's not like I'm gonna give you something. It's like,
just
I'm
like
powerful. What the fuck are you?
Creepy little backhanded compliments too, probably like I don't know, just complimenting them and give them that little.
Oh,
like,
your
little
neck is ready, tense. I should put my dick on your shoulder.
I should put my dick up on your shoulder, let it sit, and maybe you can think about something to do with it, huh?
You have a hole in your face.
You have a face hole.
I have an object that's pointy.
We all have face holes, bro, and they all are the perfect size for a dick.
Oh God, Jesus, what have you done?
What have you done? Because I forgot the fuck we were talking about before.
Powerful people.
Oh yeah. They can be using our perfectly dick-sized face holes to use us.
Yeah, dude. Like, do you?
Don't listen to me.
Like Epstein.
Epstein.
I haven't watched that documentary and I haven't looked into it, but that I bet you that is solid proof that you do not.
Seems like it.
You can't be that powerful and get caught and have people know.
Yeah.
Once people know, you have to be incarcerated. And if you're incarcerated and you don't want to be there, because I know you don't want to be there. Nobody wants to. You're going to spill some shit. So you could get out. You're going to bring down other powerful people, and that can't happen.
Yeah, because I feel like... You know what? Honestly, I shouldn't be saying shit about it because I didn't watch the documentary either.
I didn't either.
Just because it was on Netflix, and Netflix could have been filtering it in so many different ways. Mm-hmm. So, I just don't watch it. But I feel like if Epstein really didn't get killed, like, and he didn't kill himself, like, if his death didn't happen, then Trump wouldn't be the president because he'd be caught up for pedophilia. Mm-hmm. I mean, like, shit. When you got records of people going on your flight to go fuck kids on Kid fucking
on
Island?
your island, your private island.
Bro, I want a
Nonetheless,
private
bro.
island to skateboard on. Why do you weirdos want to fuck kids? Like,
Because
what
it's
is this?
just power, man.
It's
Power
weird. Oh, I can see that.
and
Yeah,
stuff,
they're
man.
just like, you listen to me, and like, kind of that kind of shit.
And they have nowhere to go. They're just kids and people who are just brought in, and they're like, well, this is your life now. You're doing this for life now. There's no way back.
True.
You're stuck on a fucking island for the rest of your life.
And they're kids. They're
They're gonna
kids.
be fucking
They're probably.
traumatized.
I bet there's some for like, cause I heard on a podcast. I don't remember whose it was, but I know it was a podcast because I was so deep into it that. Hold on, I'm losing track of my brain. What we're talking about?
Pedophilia.
Pedophilia.
Podcast.
Oh, there's a lot right there.
Kids
Fuck.
living on an island. Long time.
Yeah, long
Story.
time. Yeah.
You were listening to a podcast. It was very
You know
deep.
what? Let's turn the wheel around a little bit and forget the fuck I said.
Okay.
Bacon.
Yes. Dude, bacon.
Fucking Jesus.
No, dude, that shit's insane. Because these are the people we have to look up to. We don't choose to. We kind of have to.
Bro.
Because they're already up there.
I don't know who the fuck I choose to look up to either. Like, as a government, as a protective force? Is that what you're saying? Or, like, just elites?
Anything, dude. Elites. Business people.
Actors, people who have millions and millions of dollars who are above the average public.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those people are, we look up to them. But the thing is that a high majority of those people are fucking sick to the head.
I
And
wouldn't
they have
have
their
it.
cults and their little shits and their seances. Freemasons, man. I bet
Free-
you there's a lot of people in Freemason.
Freemasons.
Scientology.
No, Scientology's whack.
Dude.
I really gave that a look because I was like, I love science. But there's really none of that.
Nothing
There's
of
really
that.
none of that.
I remember one time, if you're hearing this, you know who you are. I was walking down Hollywood Boulevard, and this really cute girl comes up to me, and I'm like, damn. And we're talking, we're spinning game, and I'm like, yeah, you want to meet up somewhere, get lunch tomorrow? And then, yeah, she's like, yeah. You want to come watch a movie with me? I'm like, where at? She's like, at the Scientology. We can introduce you to it and do all this stuff. And I'm like, fuck, my flight. I'm 3 hours late. God, fuck, dude, my train dog. Gotta go. Deuces.
My
And-
dog ate my train.
Gotta
I
go
gotta
get my dog
dip.
train.
My dog train's gone.
Then we're gonna come back.
And my nipples are sweaty. So I'll be back. I'll be right here. Sitting here on John Wilson.
John Wilson. It'll be all good.
Wilson. Snipper Riffles.
Sniffer Wibbles.
One time I was playing a game. This is a completely turn of a fucking conversation.
Oh, no. It's
One time
good,
I was
it's
playing
good.
a game with Skylar. I was playing Titanfall 2. And there's this Russian dude that we're playing with. And he's the only one on our team with the mic. So we're just talking shit to him. And he said something about... I don't remember if I said... Like Skylar said something about this. Or the dude from Russia said something about... No, he did. And because we're like, how does vodka taste out there? And he's like, fucking good. American vodka tastes like placenta. And like, what is this? He said that shit. That night was a good night. It was a really good night. Can't wait to have Skylar on this podcast.
Dude, can't wait. It's gonna be
It's gonna be the best. You're gonna have here in how many days? A bunch. More than one day.
6 days.
In 6 motherfucking days, you are gonna have good, beautiful Marcos over here. Marcos, what's your last name? Monroy?
How'd you know?
I don't know. I don't stalk you or anything.
You
But
definitely
Marcos
does.
Monroy, Skylar McConey, Anthony Schmidison. I'm going to say Schmidison. That's not his last name,
That
but
is
his name is
beautiful.
Schmidison. And me. I almost forgot about me. Yeah, I'll watch. I'll watch the Circle Jerk from the closet. From the closet. But we're going to have a podcast here in 6 days.
It's gonna be
And-
dope, dude. We're gonna have the whole pack.
I don't even know if I'm ready. Dude,
I'm not ready. I'm ready.
I'm ready, dude. Like I'm not gonna expect anything out of that shit. It's gonna be so fun. Fucking Jesus.
Dude, it's gonna be amazing.
We could probably rent out one of the studios at Guitar Center. I'll call them
That's awesome.
tomorrow
Think
and see
about
what
it.
up. We all fit in there pretty good.
I'm about it.
It was air
I'm
conditioned
about it.
too. I remember that.
It was hella air conditioned, my
boy.
dude.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do it in there. Rent it out for like 2 hours, 3 hours.
3 hours.
3 hours.
And they come knocking, then we'll make them come in, and then we'll talk to them.
Yeah, we'll ask them
And then
about their
we'll,
childhood.
And then we'll get even deeper to the point that they're closed, and they're like, "Fuck, we had to charge you," but I mean, well, we're done.
We're done.
Send me the link.
We're done. You remember that one time where me, you, Smitty, and Skylar jammed in there for a little bit,
That was a life.
and we left, and they're like, "Was that you guys?" And we're like, "Fuck yeah, it was." And they're like, "That was sick as fuck."
Dude,
That was a
had,
fucking great experience.
we had people peeping in through the little people.
Yeah, they're like, damn, they're the ones fucking whamming that. I remember that whole jam session. I remember everything about it other than the chords.
Dude, we at that point we were just moving our fingers, and then we're like, "This sounds fucking amazing!"
Muscle memory.
Hell yeah!
It's just fucking doing the same thing. Just yeah. I know it wasn't too many chords. Didn't
But
start
it
out
still
with nothing
sounded
crazy.
amazing.
It was
It
fucking
was.
cool because we had Smitty on the drums. Did he bring his own drums or was he using?
No, he was using that studio.
Oh
drum.
yeah, fucking me. There was this.
Dude, he was.
We were using the studio amps too. Oh. Oh, bro. Why am I having a fucking
Music gasm.
music gasm?
Gasm. It's the gasm.
Metal gasm.
Metal gasm. Don't do
It
that.
wasn't even metal. It's not metal. We don't play metal. But we did play some funky shit that all of us literally, once we stopped, before we even left the room, we're like, bro, what the fuck? We
It's
just did that
life-changing,
shit.
dude. The fact that you weren't able to be at the first show. Was a bummer.
I was not able to be at the first show because I was not old enough.
You know what's funny? Or can I not saying anything. Not saying anything. Don't condone this.
What up?
You have a full grown beard.
Yeah.
And we walked in there and I have nothing and they didn't ID anybody.
Bitch, motherfucking bitch.
Yeah, dude.
This was at Roy Eagles, huh?
There we go.
Okay, so we're talking about how I was too young to go to the first concert, the first show that our band ever played. I was young. I mean, yes, I was young. Marcos wasn't young. He has a shaved face. He didn't get ID'd. I have a full beard, and I have more hair on my nuts than there is on a mammoth. So,
yeah, dude, and then
I think I could have gotten in there.
you could have easily gotten in there. There'd probably been like, give you double the pints.
They're
You
like,
look like a
bro,
fucking
you want a
full-grown-
pint, homie?
You want no
Your
woman.
hair deserves the nutrition from our yeast. Our yeast water.
Yeast water.
Fermented yeast water. You take a shower in our beer shower.
Bishop shower.
Beer
I said
shower.
Bishop shower. I was like, what?
Bishop shower.
Ew, my dude. I
We-
don't want no bishop shower.
We went by this like St. Joseph's Catholic school or some shit earlier as we were hiking, and nothing but rape jokes came out. Like
Dude. Okay.
nothing but rape.
Other, this is not even a conspiracy theory. This is our like proven facts.
Them pastors be passing your kids around like they whores on a Sunday morning.
Dude, you know that if they catch you raping or molesting or doing whatever it is with kids, they won't fire you or make you leave. They'll send you to another church, complete slate. Nothing follows you.
That
And then
sounds
there's
like
an end zone, and I don't remember what it is, but they send you to a specific spot, and then that's end game. You stay there for the rest of your life, no contact with anybody. I think it's like, but no, there are people like that, dude. Like pastor
That's weird.
cults where they like bring in like kids to Catholic summer school, and then they
or the
fuck them.
Catholic gay summer camp, pray the gay away type shit.
Or do not even less like full on school, like academy. Hey, we're gonna send you abroad to this really nice school. Turns out the school's a fucking cult. They have to freaking like do all this shit that they tell you that you have to
No,
get
makes
out,
sense.
and then your like urges are like kill people or fucking do other shit.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't doubt it. Like, that all makes sense. I grew up with a pretty corrupt religion myself. And I sounded, if I felt like I said myself. I grew up bad religion myself. No, but I grew up LDS, Mormon, whatever the fuck you want to call them. And it's easy to see a corrupt church, even from afar. I never been to, I think I do believe that my grandparents, the grandparents that actually associate with me, I do believe that they're Catholic. I know they're not Christian. Yeah, they pray, like, they like hold hands around the table, and they do the whole spectacles, testicles, wallet, watch. They do that stuff. Spectacles, testicles, wallet, watch. Yep.
That's beautiful.
That's pretty cool.
Should have thought about that when I was a kid.
I didn't think about that, though. Austin Powers did.
Dude, he's a genius man.
Am I making you horny, baby? Obviously not.
Horny, baby.
I am vigorously stoned at
Dude, I love it.
11:38 p.m. So
freaking honestly, I lost train of thought to everything.
that's okay. That's the best part about talking, bro, is that you can always fill it in with other shit.
Oh yeah. Would you ever go to a gun range?
Dude, yes, I've been wanting to fucking go so bad.
You want to go?
Yes.
I've been wanting to go for such a long
Dude,
time.
I'm in as fuck. Dude, I wanna. Let's bring my girlfriend's brother too. He's cool. He's so cool. He's fucking. Okay, Jake. I love you. I love you, brother. Like you fucking. I fucking love you so much. I love you. I love your little family. Let's go shoot some fucking inanimate objects. Objects later.
Yeah, inanimate objects.
Inanimate object in the view. I don't know.
Dude, fucking. When do you think animatronic robots are gonna be fighting warfare? When is
It
gonna
could
get
be
to that?
anywhere from within a year. The burp tasted like it would have also been like a year to like 10 years.
Just simmering down there. It's been holding off for that long.
Yeah, that was yeah.
But no, yeah, dude. I imagine you think anybody's working on robots right now, like military initiative, like combat ready robots.
Yeah, I feel like that's like a given though. Like if we're gonna find out some beautiful technology that is of life, such as AI, they're gonna use it for war. There's always some stingy little asshole over there just like,
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, pay for my habit, oh, buy my bombs.
Oh man,
that's what it is. That's what it is. That's what, I don't know.
that's what we do.
Like when my grandpa talks about war, it's,
Oh yeah, killed motherfuckers, yeah.
like, I don't get it.
I was hearing about that, like war, and people like talking about it like a fight or flight, where you,
Well, duh,
you
that's
gotta
like
go
your
in
only
blind.
option that you were given is like you either fucking get that shit or you fucking get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, dude. It was crazy because the weak ones would go first. Say if you're doing guerrilla warfare in the jungle or something, Vietnam, you send the weak troops first. They see where they're at, come back. They die. Oh shit. Okay, now we're gonna send in the
Yeah.
second wave. Pretty good. Once they're going in, they'll send in the third wave. And,
Yep.
but a lot of the times when it's like massive killings, like really big
Pearl Harbor, stuff like
numbers of
that.
killing. It's like when you have 15 guys shooting at you and it's just you by yourself and you're shooting, you don't even know what the fuck you're gonna hit.
You're just like, bah, bah, but you're just literally doing your best to get the max amount of cover to just fucking shoot in the direction where the bullets are coming at you. You move. You get. I'm thinking of it like Apex. Like whenever it's like me
just like that.
on a full squad, sometimes you gotta send a few snipes that you're not gonna hit, just so they're like, oh.
You get alert,
It's kind of so you be dipping through shit, you climb up through walls, look around, fucking throw an arc star at them bitch asses, and bing, bing, bing.
I'm like, fuck. Jesus, no. And I always picture myself in that when I was playing COD as a kid.
Oh yeah, Call of Duty.
And at one point, I was thinking about it. I remember one guy, this girl, I dated in middle school. I went over to her house and I talked to her. Her dad was a big gamer, big shelf, like a bunch of video games. And he didn't have COD, so I was like, why don't you play COD? Online's pretty fun. He's like, well, I went to war and war is not fun. War is not like that. And I was
Yeah.
like, I feel you.
I bet it
feel
is.
you.
My grandpa, he was in the Air Force, and he talks about it like he 100% truly believes that he did a service to not only his country and the people in his country, but to God. and that just baffles me. It does not make sense how that's a thing. He is 71.
So he was born in the 50s. That's like before World War II?
No, World War II ended 48. Let me check real quick.
So he was around there.
Right after that, I think it was Vietnam. I'm not too sure.
And I think Vietnam was in between before World War II.
I don't believe so. When did World War II end? 1945 is when World War II ended. September 2nd, 1945. And then Vietnam War. Yes, there it is. 1975.
Oh, damn.
So he was probably in that one. I've always kind of closed it out because I wanted to be in the Air Force like my grandpa for a minute until like I was like, wait, I gotta like kill people.
Yeah.
Like for real, like I don't know them. Like
why am I killing people? What is this initiation?
Doesn't know why, but yeah. But he talks about like he did a service to God. Yeah, he's 70. I believe he's 72 now. I know his birthday is in around February. If I am incorrect, I love you, Grandpa. You know I love you. I love you like a motherfucker. Yeah, see, Marcos even loves you.
I love you.
No.
But no, I bet he grew up in that era where there was a lot of, you could do this nation a job, you know.
Well, yeah,
America, you know.
Well, duh, like if you're being told by somebody who has power over you that this is what it is, you're gonna be like, okay. Like for the longest time, like when I was a young kid, global warming was being talked about when I was a kid, and my dad is always fighting against it. It's not happening, it's fake. I wouldn't even ask him why it's fake. I'd just be like, oh, fuck that, it's fake. We're right behind him in the back of the car seat because he's listening to the radio and they say something about global warming. He's like, no, global warming isn't real. Like, I'd be doing the same fucking thing. But like now, I see that shit. That's actually fucking real. My dad can't even deny it, dude. Just recently, I think it was yesterday, we had one of the hottest days since the 60s. That's the fucking that's 50 years ago. The 60s is 50 whole ass years ago.
That's a whole generation right there, almost a generation.
Yeah.
It's crazy because it goes to show that we need different people.
We deserve
different people.
Different
at this point.
Structure.
Yeah. Because what we have right now is crumbling and it's affecting everything ahead of us.
For everything. We're sitting here day in, day out, waiting for the next 4-year popularity contest to come just so we could pick who's right or left or forward or backward or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like, that shit doesn't seem to work. I'm pretty sure it might have worked when there was like a few thousand people living in America. I don't even know if there was a point where it was just a few thousand. Maybe it was like a few 100,000, you know?
No, yeah, a few 100,000 scattered around, less populated.
Mainly like New Europe, New England, like mainly around New England, New York, Maine, that area. Is it Maine or... You know what? Correct me if I'm incorrect. But yeah.
What's it called? No, it would have been way easier because it's less people. There's less harm on the earth. At this point, we overpopulated.
That's one thing too.
Fucking boomers.
Oh my god, dude, too much. There's too much. Boomers like to fuck just like we like to fuck, but they like to fuck a lot, and they come up with excuses to be creeps and shit, bro. I know back in the day it was okay for like hair metal bands to be fucking little boys and fucking 14-year-old girls and shit. Like, it was a normal thing to be a fucking in 8th grade and be a band junkie for Motley Crue or be a band junkie for Whitesnake. Poison even. Like, what are you talking about? These guys are like 25 years old and they're like, hey there, little fucking sperm baby. I make money.
You want some of the money?
Let me put some of my same size sperm babies up inside of you.
Dude,
do you say about
You want to
that?
talk about that? Check out like Aristodes.
Aristodes. What is that?
Freaking, fucking Da Vinci, Leonardo da Vinci. A lot of these people who were like philosophers, were very respected artists. They'd be like 40 something, 50 something with their 13,
Yeah.
14-year-old boy next to them, their little boyfriend, and it was perfectly normal.
That's weird. So pedophilia's been a thing for like
It's
ever
been a
then.
thing forever, barely being normalized. Not normalized, but like
Being fought
shunned upon. Because it's something bad, dude. You're affecting a person's whole life. Especially when they don't have a choice on nothing. It's crazy, man.
You remember how hot it was last time we were doing this podcast?
It was scorching.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
almost
literally
that hot
very
again.
sauna.
Want to see how sweaty my nipples are?
You lactating a little bit?
Yeah. I thought it was nipple sweat, but it's just lactation.
It's all white. It might be sperm lactation.
Sperm lactation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Waterlogged nacho. Let's write a song right now.
Bum. 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 Bum.
When I am sleeping,
Bum.
I eat treats.
Bum.
I'm a night eater
Bum.
without feet.
Bum.
So I levitate
Bum.
to the kitchen
Bum.
and I eat my life away. I'm a no-footed snack eating motherfucking sleeper. Nothing to do but not wear my brand new sneakers. I said sneakers. I'm bummed out. That was good until I said sneakers. I meant to say sneakers. Well,
Bum. 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 Oh my god. Daddy,
Daddy.
I'm your father.
They call me Daddy Dirty Dick. Wow. When I talk right here on this side of the microphone, I can hear it over here. I'm going to talk over here on this side of the microphone.
That's the best part.
It's weird. Oh no, it's like this thing.
Yeah, you can hear it on both sides. That's crazy, dope. Dude, that's the one cool thing about the future of technology. Man.
Future.
Technology is so dope. I love
Future,
technology.
future.
Future's now, boys.
Technology.
Dude, we're literally recording this on a MacBook with a dongle. Fuck you, Apple, for changing the name of the dongle to freaking whatever it's called now.
You're so
I
mad.
look fucking
An adapter.
weird. I look weird now going to Best Buy and be like, hey, can I have a dongle? And they're like, huh? You don't sell that? It's at Pink Boutique over there? I'm like, no, it's an adapter for the fucking MacBook. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, pay me $50 and I'll do it for you. I'm like, what?
You know what the funny thing is? Two funny things. We have 1, 2, 3 dongles. And I never knew that they were named dongles before. I thought they were always adapters. So I feel like you're getting paid by George W. Bush to lie about technology.
I don't know how George W. Bush talks.
Which president was he?
2011.
Oh, the fucking 9/11 dude. Yeah. Isn't it funny that people just know him as the 9/11 dude?
George Bush. Today, I'm gonna tell you guys. Jet fuel
I'm
does
looking
not
some
melt
shit up.
metal beams, alright?
I don't want to spell shit right now because I'm slightly intoxicated.
Oh, fuck.
But well, let me say it. Oh,
I
fuck.
mean, jet fuel
What?
should not be able to melt.
How
melt
to
stone.
talk like George W. Bush. George W. speaks about John Lewis. Yeah, it was that one really white dude that fucking crashed some planes.
Crash and praying.
Crashed some planes.
That's the day that nobody gave a fuck about anything. That's the day that humans in America saw that there was no difference between us. That was the day we all loved each other for that.
Oh yeah, no, there was a
affected
lot.
us so much.
I wouldn't doubt it. I used to come up with this ridiculous story when I was in elementary school. I'd be like, bro, I was an infant child 3 rows down the street from the building, and I was looking out of my little crib out the window, and I saw the Twin Towers fall, and it impacted me to this day. Just so I can like sympathize with people.
Yeah.
But bro, I don't remember anything from like before 2010. And, like,
It was all a dream.
yeah, basically, I just remember.
Yeah.
2010 came, and I'm just like, Michael Jackson died a year ago? What the fuck is this?
Where am I?
Yeah,
Are you
why am I at
dead?
McDonald's? I found out that Michael Jackson died. Micro-dosing Jackson. No, he definitely wasn't micro-dosing.
No, for real.
I found out that Michael Jackson was dead at a McDonald's listening to Thriller a whole year after he died. I remember like in 2009 I saw some
The way you structured that sentence, you're like, I saw that Michael Jackson died at McDonald's, and I'm like, he died at McDonald's? What?
You know what, bro? I don't give a fuck. English is gay. English is very homosexual, which means it's probably a good thing for most people. Oh, people are getting it, bro.
Oh, hell yeah. Party time. Dude, it's just, I think that goes back to where powerful people, I mean, that what do you think about that documentary where Entering Wonderland, where a lot of people come out saying that they were sexually abused by Michael Jackson, and then they had their stories about, you know, their parents being friends with them, and then he's like, one day he's like, I'll take care of him, go on this trip, and then he'll pay for it, and he'll babysit the kid, and then it'll be like, here, take a whole month off and I'll babysit him in my Wonderland, you know, and then they'll go off and him and the kids stay alone. And, I mean, I really don't know because I don't know him, and this is all happening right after his death, you know, so
Bro,
it's like...
I can't tell you shit about that documentary because I have never seen it.
I heard it's pretty intense. I haven't watched it. It's on Netflix.
Netflix. Okay.
Netflix.
Is that on Pornhub?
Dude, I usually go on there for a lot of stuff.
Okay, I go to Pornhub for all my news and like COVID-19 safety tips.
Dude,
They show you some really nice positions to wear your mask in.
I broke my dick one time trying to wear my mask.
Well, like, cause they gave us those little fucking baby diapers.
Check the baby diapers.
The baby
Fucking
diaper
didn't
masks.
work.
Does that mean that the MacBook's still recording the green light up there?
Oh, yeah.
Marcos's MacBook. Bitch, change your name.
I'm gonna change it to bitch say change your name.
Bitch, change.
Bitch, change your name. Don't you know this is the coronavirus? Okay, check this out. Did you hear that Trump wants to ban TikTok?
Yeah. I'm for it because I don't like TikTok. I gave it a go. I downloaded it and I was into it for like 5 seconds. And then I realized, and I'm just like, bro, this is like Musically. Think that one app? Is that really what it is? Did it change the name or something?
It literally Musically shut down, and I think TikTok came up.
Well,
So
like,
as soon as one comes down, it was like Vine, then it was Musically, then it was TikTok.
I just was like, this is pretty weird. Reminds me of being 14 years old. I didn't have a pretty good experience when I was 14 years old, so I was like, deleted it. I only deleted it too because Bella was like, oh, you'll love it. So I was like, fuck it, why not? Looked up fingerboarding videos on there. There's like 3 or 4 people who had a tech deck, and they're like, sponsor me. They're just fucking doing little fucking tray flip.
They put their whole palm on the...
Oh yeah, they landed their whole palm, and I'm just like, okay, I go now. This is not for me.
No.
I'm not retarded. At least I don't like to think that I am.
Filtered information news sources don't give you the whole story, especially when they don't want you to know what's going on. The riots. A lot of news sources stop talking about the riots. Now people who watch filter news don't know what's going on in like Portland.
Yeah,
Places like that.
yeah.
And places like Reddit, Instagram, Facebook sometimes, Twitter,
Yeah, sometimes.
TikTok. Those allow different types of freedom of speech news sources. There are people getting abducted in minivans from
I
military
saw
people.
that, yeah.
Videos like that are being taken down, dude. Like
What the
non-licensed
fuck is
vehicles
this?
are
Yeah.
going down and being taking people. in their vans
what
and
the
driving
hell?
away.
Yeah, I
dude.
saw a video about that, you know.
TikTok has a lot of freedom of speech news source, and it's such a hazardous thing because one person sees it and they share it, and people use TikTok like it's water. They just down it.
Yeah.
So they see a video, they're gonna share it, and it spreads like wildfire.
That's crazy. That does make sense. I mean, that's probably why the government wants to shut them off.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Honestly, because that shit's kind of insane. The fact that now you can't even protest because you have to be like cautious that you might get fucking abducted, and you're fucking, you know, like first people are getting shot at by pellets that are fucking not even pellets, they're fucking ping pong sized rubber balls. And then now you're getting abducted. Last week you got your eye removed because you got one of those things in your eye.
Yeah, I was
Now
about to
you're
say
getting abducted.
rubber balls, bro. No, I seen like some shit, like videos posted before the riots, like YouTube reviews or some shit like that, describing the bullets that cops use, and they're just metal things that won't penetrate your skin, you know, unless you know you're unlucky and it does.
Dude, it's you don't even have to be unlucky. Even if you have no harm outside of the skin, imagine the harm that's being done inside.
Just like fucking stirring up your soup, homie.
Fuck yeah,
Hit you straight in the noggin.
Yeah, you're gonna.
That's a milkshake for sure. I don't know if I'd want to drink that milkshake.
No, it's gonna be like soggy soup.
We get mad human disease.
What's up?
I said we get mad human disease.
Oh hell yeah!
I don't even know if that's a thing, but
I mean, I think we kind of have it right now. Mad human disease.
it's called where you
crazy
do this,
people.
you do this. Oh, you don't do that. Did I fucking what?
No way.
There we go.
Oh, I was gonna say no.
Yeah, I just grabbed another beer, and I was like, did I really just chug that whole thing without even thinking about it? But yeah, I don't know what we're gonna say, but I was gonna do this. Mad human disease.
Dude, I feel like this is a sign to be more cautious and be more ready as a nation, because imagine if the coronavirus was 1,000 times way worse. Dude, imagine if it was 100% kill ratio.
Oh yeah, I feel
We
like
drop like fucking flies.
yeah. I mean, shit. We basically if you look at it from like if you look at it from a point of view that like 100,000 people, that's a lot of people. We're dropping like flies, you know. You can look at it like that, or you can really look at it like 100,000 people, tight, more space on this fucking
More
planet.
space.
Shit, I can go. I remember during the quarantine, I was able to skate for hours and hours on end throughout Salt Lake without a mask. Nobody be out, no cops would be out, nothing would be open either. I was just like
nothing was
fucking getting
going
it.
on.
Well, I mean, like gas stations were still open, and like
Priority places, pretty much.
priority places. Pretty crazy.
That shit is crazy. It's something crazy because even now, that even if it's not as deadly as we thought it was gonna be, it's still pretty deadly. But there's people out there who just don't believe in it. They will not wear a mask. They will not, not give you your personal space. Not let you have your own personal. They'll break that distance.
Yeah, they'll
that
get up in your
barrier.
face and be like, on 25th Street, they'll be like, you guys rock on. And they'll basically be fucking kissing you. It's the
Everyone's
worst
like,
shit ever.
oh my
Yeah.
god, I get this musical sweat coming off their balls.
Dude, I might go step outside for a minute because I am sweating donkey dick right now.
Oh, dude, you can go for it.
Okay,
You might pass me a beer.
No, I do not mind passing you a beer. I'm gonna sing real quick.
Get it. That's how a dog sounds, but he has so much pleasure.
I downloaded this app that makes really high pitched noises.
That's the make dogs bark.
Yeah, I really did. It was well worth it.
He said it was well worth it. Yeah, fuck it. High pitched noises are the best noises ever. I want a bar. Thank you, good sir.
Give me your empty one.
Oh, thank you.
Give me your empty one. Let's see what the fuck Parker. Let's see what the fuck Marco starts talking about now. Hopefully that's not giving it feedback. Okay, it's not giving it feedback.
Yeah, you're good. Really? Okay. Oh. Euro. Let's see. Who's gonna be good? Honestly, a lot of stuff to talk about, man. A lot of this stuff with a lot of news. You know, getting real news and getting real things out of media. How filtered media has really taken over. I think it's being overtaken by these social medias where we are able to speak as people, not for a job. You know, these people get paid to do this, and they will do it in a way where they'll do it perfectly, but they will hide a lot of the stuff, or they'll twist their own words and do their own little thing to kind of do their own little way. And they get paid for it. You know, they have to do it because they're getting paid for it, and they want the most views and they want the most things, so they're going to manipulate the story, and then once it's spreading out, that's how it's going to go. But now through open social media, you know, those kind of news sources, sometimes there is fake news sources. I mean, come on, a flat earth. Come on, bro. You know, anti-coronavirus group, bro. But, yeah. Oh, fucking Casper, get the fuck out of here, man. Yo, you're bothering me. Fucking, no, that shit's fucking insane, dude. Like, I feel at one point, even like China, you know, Hong Kong is fighting for the right of privacy. Those riots are going insane by every single day. You know, just they're standing for the right for privacy, and they're standing for the right for just human rights. You know, human rights are something that everybody deserves. You have the right to do whatever the fuck you want. As soon as you're born, that's it. It's your body. You do whatever the fuck you want. Not one person can change that, and China is trying to change that to the point that they're all like, hey, we're here, we want everything of yours. We want you, we want everything yours. I was reading something related, I don't even know if I'm right, where this guy was saying, you know, as soon as you're born, you get sent to the military, or, you know, once you're of age, out of school, you get sent to the military, you get brought back. You don't serve that much time, it's like 4 years, but they bring you back, they give you classes, and you work, and now you're working for them, so you're paying off your debt. And then once you're done paying off your debt, you're like 50. So then now you go and you buy a house, and you can't even retire yet, because now you bought a house. And now you need to owe them all that money. So now you have to work, and you work until you're like 80. And then guess what? Now you're retired, you're 80, now you're retired, but what are you going to do, man? You know? What are you going to do? You have so much limited time. 80, you can't do anything at 80 years old. That's a smidge of time, you know, and the fact that they have to give up their privacy, their livelihood, in order to please the government, in order to please a man. A high approach man who can't even be voted out, only because I bet he is paying people nicely. He is probably freaking influencing a lot of people. He is doing a lot of shit that's, you know, going his way. But it is really affecting millions and millions of people. And it shows, man, like, sometimes power leads to corruption, and you can't really trust and things like that. Once you set your foot in the door, that's in the youth. The youth, once you set your foot in the door, try for it. Try to make a change. These guys are dying off. I mean, they're slowly dying off. We are the voice of the future. We see what's going on. We can change it, dude. You know? Like, how often do you see a young person go crazy and call some African American guy, you know, a racial slur or something, or a Mexican guy a racial slur? You know, a young person. Maybe often. Not as often as, like, all these people who are losing their jobs. Like, they'll be like, yeah, fuck this guy, and, you know, they're above 50. They're over the age of 50 for sure. And they're losing their jobs, and then they have to apologize because they feel bad. But it's oversympathetic. And those guys are slowly dying off, man. Eventually, those boomers are gonna die off, and we're gonna be the fucking new generation, bitch. This is us now. You know, we have the upper hand. We change what we want to change. Dude, as soon as we get into the White House, how many things do you think are going to be leaked out?
Bro, you know how much I've thought about this? Way too much. And
It's gonna be
I
amazing.
feel like there's going to be... I know for a fact that I'm going to experience something huge in this life. And that huge thing may possibly be a whole new, I guess you could say, world order. I don't know if I should be using that term. But like... a new way of living for everybody. Where there's, I mean, laws. There'll be, I guess you could say there'll be laws, but there'll be less corruptancy, if that's a word.
Hopefully.
There's a microphone bouncing on my knee.
Sexy. No, and that shit, dude. What you saw a week ago, NASA or I think no, the Pentagon, the fucking stop sign. That's an octagon. But the fucking yield sign, the children crossing,
It's shape that's not square or circle, but both.
Exactly. They said that they found 2 objects that aren't human made, or from this earth. The Pentagon, you know. What if the next thing you know, and then nobody's talking about it.
Nope. Because it's aliens. They're in the skies. Well, that can't be real. That can't be factual. They're fucking in the skies. No, we are human beings on a flat earth that have been here for 6,000 years.
What if...
I'm joking.
We have been here for a short amount of time.
But no, well...
As in, like, you know, being civil.
Well, yeah, no, it's been like...
rules.
You go back 500 years, brother, ain't shit.
No, dude, that's how primitive we are.
We're still...
Took off this facade, we're fucking cavemen.
We still got these stupid monkey genes that make us want to fuck constantly.
Mm-hmm.
And that's stupid. That's not relevant when you're a fucking sentient being, where you can literally travel through space and time in a non-physical matter. You know what? We might be on the track.
Dude, what if this guy... What if we've been so exposed to it that we're normalized by it? Men in Black, Star Trek, Star Wars.
Yeah, that could be. I never thought about it like that.
You know, like... You know what we're talking about, the whole money ordeal where there's $8 billion.
Oh, and $80 billion in, what do they call that? Fake currency in America.
Cryptocurrency.
Not cryptocurrency.
Not even cryptocurrency, just fake money.
Is it cryptocurrency? Yeah, it's fake money, yeah.
Yeah, it's fake money. And only 1 trillion, is it 1 or 10 trillion?
It's like, yeah, it's 1 trillion.
Is real solid cash.
Bro, think what the fuck about that?
Those 100 cash is outnumbered by those 8 million, a trillion. But what if now in America alone, there's 300 million people. How many of those 300 million people do you think are aliens?
Are aliens? Oh.
Imagine, we could be walking around right now.
There may not even be. Oh, yeah, true. Aliens, yeah.
There's a lot of people. It's not that hard to just come through and then maybe you just go to the White House and be like, hey, yo, Trump, look, you're fucking up. I mean, I want my green card. Just give it to me or we'll annihilate Earth. Yeah, man. Let's do it.
I wish it was like that. It's not like that. To get your green card here?
Oh, dude, it took my dad my whole life until I was
And you're for real?
17. Yeah, I think it was 17. It was my birthday.
Like, was he living here as...
Yeah, I can't say a lot about myself, but,
you legally can't?
just in case. But
Okay.
I've never been a citizen. I just want to put that out there. I've never been a citizen of the United States. I'm a Mexican. Just putting that out there before anything gets said. So, if I say otherwise, that I was a citizen, and I am American, I could get everything revoked. But I'm not.
Really?
Yeah. So
But you have your green card and everything.
I'm a permanent resident. I'm getting through the process of becoming a citizen.
What the
So that's for another 5 years.
You've been here like a lot of part of your life though, right? Like you talk white as fuck. Like for real, like you talk like Kevin or Keith or Steven over there.
My name is Colbert.
It's not Marcos, it's Mark, bitch. Fuck.
It's fucking Mark, dog. It's Mark with a I saw this TikTok. This guy was like, yeah, my name's Michael with a capital B. The guy's like, he's like, and one of my things is I'm allergic to bugs and I'm really scared. And he's like, where is it? And he's like, what? The bee. He's like, there's a bee somewhere? Oh shit. I was like, dude, my comedy is terrible. Fucking low standards of fucking comedy, bro. My name's Michael
That's
with a
not
capital
low standards.
B.
That's
Where's
some
the
good
bee?
shit
Oh
right
shit,
there.
where?
Where's the bee? Wow.
Oh man, dude.
Okay, now change the subject.
Do it.
You have to. You're given no choice. You have to come up with a comedy joke right now that you'd say on stage if you were a comedian. 3, 2, 1,
So,
go.
there was one time where I had a crush on a girl, really hot girl, dude. Jakira, have you heard of this? Really cute. And I remember that I was talking to her, and one time we were texting, and she's all like, hey, you know, why don't you sleep over tonight? And I'm like, maybe, yeah, I might come down. And in my head, I'm like, bro, I might get some
I'm gonna get some
This is
pussy,
dope.
yeah.
So I go over to go pick her up to go to the coffee shop. And I pull up to her house and she's like, hey, my family wants to meet you. And I'm like, dope, let's go check it out. So we go. I meet her grandma, her grandpa, her uncle, her nephews, her nieces, her sister, and all this crazy stuff, dude. I meet big motherfucking people. And I'm thinking, in my head immediately, you know, I'm intimidated. I'm a skinny brown stick. And I
Yeah.
got these freaking 200-pound buff motherfuckers in front of me. And I was thinking, so, what if I do come over at night and we're you know, we start doing our little thing, we start getting into the motion of the ocean, you know, it says of the boat, baby, we just gotta get into it. And what if at that point, somebody comes knocking in and they open the door and they're like, what the fuck? What the fuck's going on? And I have to raise my hands up and I have to be like, yo, don't shoot. And my dick's just flopped there. It's like, eyes on dick. Dick on me. Eyes on me. We both looking back with each other. And he's like, put your hands up. Put your dick up. Put my hands down. He's like, put your hands up. Put my hands up. It's like, I don't know what to do. Fuck. Honestly, at that moment, I chose to leave. And I told her I can't sleep over because I don't want to die tonight. I don't want to be caught by your uncle naked at all.
The end? The end. That was a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one.
Get it?
Wanna know my joke?
Let me hear your joke.
That was great. That was great. That was a good one, huh? That was a good one. I can't believe I did that whole set. That was crazy, huh?
Dude, I literally, it happened, it was so beautiful that it happened so fast.
It just doesn't
That's
even
what I
need to
hate
be more
about
beautiful.
things. They don't.
I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go. Okay.
Just do it.
I guess we're kind of storytelling in a funny way, but I was in 7th grade, Miss Francis class, math class. I was in my red jeggings, I was in my Mitch Lucker t-shirt, red jeggings, Converse, one blue, one red. Had my hair all fucking emo and shit. I used to just hand out pills like they were fucking candy, so I was like eating my candy in the back of the classroom, fucked off on whatever the fuck I was fucking getting high off of. And I had my own little spot because I was a shit talker to the teachers, and if I didn't get what I wanted, I would shit talk. I would fucking shit. I would fucking yell, I'd scream, I'd throw shit. I was bad. In 7th grade I was bad. And I had my own little desk. It was my desk. Had a swivel chair. I sat there. Nobody else sat there. Then somebody from across the room gets told to go sit on my desk with me as a punishment for talking too loud for her. And I was pretty butthurt over it.
Bitch, this is my fucking
This is my
table.
fucking seat. I literally had the teacher's chair, and I was just swiveling back and forth, you know, going lowering
Dude,
it and highering it, and then this person ended up being one of my very good friends because I remember just looking at him and I was like, I'm gonna start a conversation, and I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do it, so I'm just gonna look at him. So I looked at him. He looked back at me. He goes, hi. I'm like, hey. Then he looks away, and I'm still just looking at him, trying to come up with some shit to say to him. And he looks back. He's like, what's up? And I was like, yeah, I scoot out a little bit, and I point down at my jeggings, and I say, see that? He goes, yeah. I'm like, it's my dick. I got a boner. And he's like, he turns around, shakes my hand, and he's like, we are going to be great friends. And his name is Parker Coyle. And I know him to this day. We may not be on the best terms, but I know him to this day.
You see that?
Yes.
I got a boner.
See that? That's my dick. I got a boner. That's how I introduced myself to him.
You introduced yourself to me by taking shit on the side of a loading dock.
Yeah, I was on the
You
side of
introduced yourself in the most craziest, the bestest of ways, to be honest.
I wonder how Sean met me.
You
I
shit
don't
on his
even
chest.
remember how Sean and I met. Like, it was so long ago. It was so long ago.
The original time I met you and Sean was, I lived here before, and I moved back to Cali for 8th grade, and I visited, came back to visit. And I came to the skate park for a little bit. And I was skating into the mini bowl. And I remember you guys came by. You, Dusk, and Sean, little guys. Come
Oh
up.
my god.
Hey, dude, you want to come hang out, bro? It's gonna be dope. And I'm like, oh no, man, I'm here with my mom. And they're like, oh shit, maybe next time. And then I go back to Cali and I'm like, man, those dudes seem pretty cool. And come back and look, we're here kicking it.
To this day, 8 years, 7 years later, 6 years later, an amount of years later that is more than 1 year.
You're fucking murdering it like no other.
We're almost at 2,000 bars, everybody.
Dude, so I have a story.
Your story begins now.
Me being a Mexican, it's kind of funny because, you know, a lot of people sometimes think I don't talk Spanish, or sometimes they think I don't speak English. So there was one time when I was in 7th grade, and I had science class in Salt Lake High School, or middle school or something. And during the science class, the teacher thought I was a foreign exchange student from Mexico. So he got me a tutor to help me out, an interpreter, to help me understand what he was saying throughout the class. And I was a shy kid. I was shy, I want to be emo kid. So I didn't say anything for 2 whole weeks. And he did his whole thing, you know. And then one day he was talking, and we worked hard, and she really tried explaining and doing her stuff. And one day I look at her and I'm like, I speak English. And her eyes widen up, and it was all like, Jesus touched me.
That's crazy.
Dude, she was like, what the fuck? And then they left. She left, and I was there, and I honestly, I felt like a total dumbass.
She should feel like the dumbass. She was like, hey, you look Mexican, so I'm going to assume
That is kind of true.
I'm going to use the racism that was forced upon me by society to judge you and assess you in this way. Which
You're a
is,
exchange student?
yeah. See, I would have played that shit off. I would have done that just to get easier grades. What they say, are you a fucking foreign exchange student from Kentucky for me? Like, they'll be like, bitch, get to work, fuck you. And like,
I should have milked that shit.
I would have milked the shit. Dude, I milked the shit out of school every which way that I could, bro. I would edit the websites just so my answers would be correct. Like,
When we
there's
found
a way
that shit was amazing.
that shit was amazing. Like, with the end of the year testing towards like the end of middle school days for me, some kids, not me, definitely not me, we found out how to hack it, retype the answers in the test, and go on our merry way, you know? Even if it's a language arts test, we'd be like, what's 2 + 2? And then we put 4, pass that. Just so we can get higher grades, just so we can fucking take the test and forget about it. And we got in a lot of trouble for that. I remember we got caught because I did a fucking, I told, what was his name? Luis? It wasn't Luis? Yeah, I told my friend Luis to type in like a Pornhub link to this cake farts video. And it's like this fucking lady with a fat ass sits on a cake and just farts. And we got in a lot of trouble for that. I milked the shit out of the system every way possible.
Dude, that is beautiful. That is beautiful.
I do not take credit for actually learning how to hack into that bullshit because I literally was shown what the fuck to do. Because I knew not how to do it.
You still know those actions, though. Those actions are good.
I'm pretty sure they don't work. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't work anymore.
Fucking, I don't like the school system.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work whatsoever. Like America, it doesn't work.
Yeah, true.
Just because, why do we have to learn all this stuff that we probably won't use? A lot of it is helpful, you know. But there is a lot of the stuff that we won't use. What if we are put into the school system and you'll be like, I like drawing. And they'll be like, well, we could focus on your drawing, and if you change your decision later on, we could focus on some other criteria.
That's exactly how it should be.
Because other people don't want to be businessmen. Their parents influence them and push them. Right? Nobody wants to sit on a desk. You know, be doing 9 to 5. Maybe some people do. And if that drives you, go for it. You kill yourself. I mean, not kill yourself. You kill it. You fucking do it. Don't kill yourself, please. Bug yourself.
Or kill yourselves, I don't care. But no, please don't. But I completely agree with that because there should be schooling for everything. Mainly life lessons. Especially, my belief is before, like right before they hit puberty and as they're hitting puberty. Just teach these kids lessons for them to be prepared for what the fuck adulting is.
Yeah, dude. Either way, coming in from elementary school to middle school, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Middle school,
too.
I didn't know what the fuck.
That's a completely different ballgame,
dude. There was an apple on my teacher's desk, and I drilled a hole in it, and I fucked it. So I'm gonna tell you a story I've never told anybody.
Tight. I mean, you're gonna tell all these people too. I hope you know.
This is gonna be dope. I'm only gonna say this because I mean, fuck it, why not?
Yeah.
It's not weird. I was a weird kid.
Yeah.
I mean, you could say it's weird if you want, but I was in computer class. And there's 2 rows. At least there's 40-something kids in that room. Probably 30-something kids in that
something
room.
like that.
And I remember I'm at the end of the row, and we're all sitting underneath desks, and I'm all like, "Fuck, I have a boner." I have a boner. I mean, I want to say I'm in 6th grade, and I don't know what the fuck to do.
Is it one of those? Was it one of those premature boners that hurt?
That is uncomfortable.
Yeah, you're just like, dude, my dick is there. It's right there.
And then
You beat your dick in computer class.
I beat my dick in computer class.
That's interesting.
It's the weirdest thing I've ever done.
I knew I masturbated in some pretty weird places when I was a kid.
But dude, I'm honestly embarrassed by it because I mean, come on, masturbating in your class.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, my teacher called me up right after I finished. My pants were on the other side. Pull them up, put my shirt over it, walk like a fucking penguin, look like I did shit.
Wow.
And she's talking to me, and then, you know, she smiles, and I'm pretty sure she knew what was up or something. And then my pants start falling down, and I'm like, fuck. Dude, my penis is about to show to everybody in this motherfucking...
Yeah, about the fuck. Wild. That's wild.
Oh, man,
I remember one time when I was a kid, I beat off in the school bathroom. I felt so gross, bro. I was like, oh my god. What the fuck? I let my dick do that to me?
Dude, sexual urges, man. Isn't that even that? Just hormones.
Especially for young dudes. Do you believe that's attributed to when we were hunter-gatherers as a species?
Yeah.
That like we had to fuck literally as soon as we possibly could in order to continue creating human beings, or else we die when we're 20 or 26.
That's definitely the whole purpose of life back in the day.
Yeah, but like that's
fucking keep your species and just keep it going.
That's probably the reason why these kids are still fucking so horny.
Yeah, like you said, we're not even 500. We're barely evolved into these civilized primates, you know,
who live hand in hand with technology.
If the world went to mayhem and there was, you know, it was like Fallout, people would see a woman and they wouldn't give a fuck. they would not give a fuck. They'd fuck right there.
Yeah, a lot of that would be going on. Yeah, a lot would be going on.
Dude, there'd be no human right, no human respect anymore.
There barely is, but there is, I guess.
There's some, but it's not to the point that, hey, I'm gonna kill you just because I want to eat your bones and I want to fuck your wife. And then I'm probably gonna eat her brains right after.
I'm gonna eat her legs right after.
Some nice Allison legs.
Allison, please come to the office. You're getting cannibalized.
You're getting cannibalized.
Is that a word?
Yeah. I think that is a word. You're getting, or you can say you're getting eaten by my great uncle.
My great uncle's hungry. Cannibalism is a thing. Campbelations.
Cabinets.
Why is there a cabinet in my nipple chips? What the fuck? It's a nip of cheese.
Why? What's the deal with airplane food? It all tastes the same. Nothing's different up there.
Bro, so you know how we're talking about King or Queens earlier? Was it Kevin Smith that was the actor? No,
it's the guy from Grown Ups.
Yeah, Grown Ups. So is it Kevin James? Kevin James.
Yeah. Kevin Smith is the comic book guy.
Okay, yeah. Kevin James. He came out with a comedy special in 2001 where he had this elevator joke about how awkward it was in an elevator. And I thought that was funny. It was a funny joke. First time I seen it was on the special that came out in 2001, and I watched it a few months ago. And then I saw that he came out with a new one on Netflix.
Recently?
Yes, he did.
Dope.
Like 2018, I believe. And he has that same joke, word for word. That same fucking joke, word for word.
I bet you just because that was his main joke, that made everybody laugh.
I know back in the day a lot of comedians rewrote shit, but what the fuck?
At that point, he's having a hard time.
Maybe he forgot his joke, so he said that one because people were always like, "Hey, y'all, did what about being in an elevator?"
Imagine because comedians, dude. Once you make it as a comedian, you can make it as a movie artist. He stuck to movies and TV shows, and he did his route that way, so he probably lost his mojo.
Yeah, he lost his mojo real quick.
Dude, freaking Eddie Murphy. Motherfucker's a legend. He has skits on skits on movies on movies on skits on skits on movies on specials on specials on specials on specials. That dude is killing it. Now he's got a song with Snoop Lion.
Yeah. Yeah, you showed me that shit, dude. That shit blows my mind to this day. He sings. He motherfucking sings. He is probably just doing the best that he could in this little experience.
He's a talented dude all around. He really knows how to manipulate everything and be like, I love it, I'm gonna do it, here it is, here's the best raw form, and he does it exponentially.
That's crazy. That blows my mind.
That's honestly what we could do with Compass Rose.
I want to do a lot with Compass Rose. I think about it all the time. Literally. Only thing that motivates me to play guitar is being like, bro, yeah, I gotta feel like I'm good enough to be in Compass Rose.
Exactly. It's being in a band is a honor.
It is an honor. Dude, I heard about it in the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books and shit. His brother was in a band. I only saw it as that, but now that we've been able to experience one, it's damn, not a lot of people get this. It takes a lot of discipline, a lot of work, honestly, to get that shit.
And it pays off because we were getting a lot of fucking feedback and a lot of good of it. Some girl wanted to videotape us for a music video.
Yeah.
She came to our show, dude.
That's crazy.
It was amazing. It was honestly amazing. Shout out to you if you hear this. Compass Rose is back together.
Hey. Whenever we jam together, it's always magic.
Because we're our homies, we are life.
We
do something to each other.
We are Shrek. We are life.
All of our onion juices combined together.
All of our onion seeds, lemons. Yes.
And no, yeah, dude, it's an honor because now we can honestly, change it up, and we know we have a gift, and we can't really let that go. So we're gonna go far with it. We're really gonna like put all our money into both things: the podcast, music. You know,
My
we're gonna
coffee
open up that
shop.
coffee shop.
Yeah, I'm getting one.
We're gonna do that, and I'm gonna open up that hotel that we offer joints in the front
Bro,
lobby.
yes, we're gonna have a hotel
And
where
then
we sell weed. And you
A
can
lot of
order
weed.
weed from, and we'll have
buy weed.
motherfuckers bring it up to your room pre-rolled.
yeah, dude,
And then we'll have
golden caviar.
some of the best food around town also sold at that hotel. So these guys will be like, yo, bring me up some of them fucking half-pound chili fries.
Bet you half-pound, dude. We got 2 pounds for the price of one.
Yeah, get that shit, boy. What you doing?
Yeah, I know you're high in that hotel room, and I know that you're hungry. So
Half
I'm gonna go take
pound
you
of
there,
fried pretzels.
dude. Oh God. So I told you when I got sick, right?
Yeah.
It's been the best thing. Being sick, it makes you reflect on life. It makes you reflect on what you've been intaking, and
Yeah.
your
yeah.
life can be taken away, not by a bullet, not by an explosion or whatever it is, you know, like just by fucking a coke. Constantly doing that, it affects your body
Yeah.
in such a drastic way, and I fucked up my body. I drank for 2 months straight. A lot of beer.
Yeah, me too.
A lot, and that affected, dude. And when you have that much free time, you have nothing to
You can
do.
do, yeah. You're gonna smoke some weed, drink some beer, play some video games.
Yeah, dude, we played a lot of video games, man. And I got sick. Now I'm more fit, and I'm more healthy, and
That's great. I'm starting to get there too.
you got it, dude. You got it 110%.
Bro, I was like falling asleep as I was talking, bro. It was pretty weird. Okay.
You're phasing. We should have gotten a coffee from McDonald's.
I know.
I was
Jesus.
thinking about it, and I completely zoned out as soon as we went into the drive-thru.
Yeah, I really didn't think about that at all. Their coffee is watered down anyways.
Oh, heck yeah, dude. It tastes like burnt water.
We should have got a shot of tequila from him, Mr. Mick. Tequila McDonald's.
McDonald's style tequila.
What time is it? 12?
Is it 12?
Yeah, it's 12:14. You're not able to drive, huh?
My sister can drive.
Oh, for
I
real?
can ask her.
Okay, cool.
What time do you want to go?
Whenever. Now that I know that there's a sober driver.
No, we're good. Yeah, we
We
have
stay a little bit
separate
longer. We stay a little bit longer.
drivers.
I'm sweating my dick off again.
Slap it off. Slap it off.
Bro, like, feel me. I'm looking.
What's up?
Does it not tell you the time?
Yeah, top right.
Top right.
Yeah, top right. It should tell you the time.
No, like the time for how long we've been recording.
no, just the bar.
Oh, we weren't even like.
Yeah, it just tells you the bars completely.
Okay, cool. That's pretty wild.
But, dude, like the boys.
The boys.
We're gonna get back together and we're gonna do a podcast next week, son. We've talked about it a lot of times, but I'm really hyped about this.
You, to whomever will listen to this, you will not regret it. We have such a diverse group. Skylar, he is the artist of the group. In every kind of way, music, drawing, anything,
I
singing.
feel like we're all artists.
Yeah, but he has that. Okay, he's the musical artist.
He's the most
musical.
advanced at his style.
Yeah, he's the most advanced artist in our group. Schmitty, he is a very well-rounded, very disciplined college football player. I'm stereotyping everybody. We hired Marcos a few days ago. He's not doing too well. And I
do lawns for free. Yeah,
no, Marcos is like we have a bunch of different views on life, but they all come down to the same thing: making music, having fun, and doing things to benefit us in a way where we could just, like, maybe this podcast could one day just assist us with living, not
That'd
even
be
being
amazing.
rich. You don't need to be
crazy.
Joe Rogan rich. We deserve to live off of what we love doing, and I love talking. So we all have that in common, and we're gonna do that for you guys. It's
We
either
could
this
talk for
Friday or
hours.
Sunday. I forgot what it is.
One thing about us is that keeps our group strong is that we have a lot of different views.
Yeah.
And we're able to talk to each other and be like, hey, yo, dude, Trent, guess what?
What up?
I fucking hate Mexicans.
Sick. You want to go run some over? Like,
What?
you want to go run some over?
Yeah, dude, I fucking, even though I was thrown over the border, fuck Mexicans. All the way.
Tight. Yeah, you know what? Let's go grind that wall of theirs that they gotta pay for.
The hurricane brought it down.
Yeah, I know. I heard you told me about that. I heard that from you.
Oh, no. TikTok told me about that.
You got TikTok? You're a TikToker?
No, my sister got TikTok. She keeps telling me to get TikTok, and I'm like, I don't want to.
You're a TikToker.
Dude, I only shuffle on the weekends.
I only shuffle on the weekends.
I don't do
Shuffling
SMR.
would have been on TikTok.
Shuffling, yeah. Shuffling is on TikTok. Shuffling is a big thing on TikTok, dude.
No, like, every day I'm shuffling. That shit would have been fucking heavy. Because that shit was heavy in 6th grade for me. 6th grade, my principal would shuffle, and the whole school would go fucking crazy.
Oh, my teacher knows how to shuffle. Your teacher don't know shit. My principal's a shit.
Sonny said, like, my pizza bowl.
My pizza bowl tastes like shit.
My pizza bowl tastes like shit. There's this one principal that I had, Miss Dueling Baker, but I called her Miss Dueling Bitch. I did some fucked up things to her. She was rude. She didn't give a fuck about me, and she told me that plenty of times. But one time, I understand why she didn't give a fuck about me because of this. I put some, like a packet of that mayo stuff that you get in the little pouches at lunch. Put that in a condom and threw it in her hair because she spiked up her hair. And she looked ugly as fuck, and I threw it in her hair, and she didn't notice. And she was pissed. She was very pissed. And on another occasion, I was skating through the school. She told me to stop, so I skated towards her office, and I fucking hucked my board through her quote-unquote bulletproof window, which wasn't very bulletproof. Hucked my board through that, broke it, grabbed it, ran away. She didn't like me. But fuck that bitch. Dueling bitch.
You've had a crazy childhood. You've had a crazy life. You have evolved into the person that you are today.
Yeah. I'm not like, hello? Oh, it just wasn't showing up. I'm not like, bro, I was getting shot at from like 12 different angles with a pound of meth in my pocket, so I dipped and dived and shot one bullet and killed all of them. They're all motherfucking dead, I swear to God. That's why I'm not allowed on Pingree Street.
I shot all their husbands.
I shot all them hoes, baby daddies. Now they gotta pay for that shit themselves. I was 8 years old.
8 years old.
It was before I tried marijuana. So when I tried marijuana, I stopped shooting niggas with one bullet.
Guess your probably cut that part out. But
I didn't. Okay, when I said that, I didn't mean shooting black people. I meant. I really didn't mean that. That's not anything that I meant at all. I really meant, like, because that's just like, homies. People say that for homies. People say that for just people in general. And that's how I meant it. I meant it as an implying.
Fucking wiggle, dude.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
Only because now that this is all happening, there's a lot of sensitive people on the internet.
Yeah, I understand.
There's a lot of sensitive people on the internet.
I get that.
Like, we respect that what's happened in history is fucked. Human rights.
Mm-hmm.
All about it.
It's all about humane rights that they're not getting. And something that I so selfishly get. Like, if I had a choice, we'd all be the same. You wouldn't get fucking killed by a cop if you weren't fucking... If you were any color, even if you're a genetically engineered blue motherfucker, like, they'd be like, you are blue, please abide. We won't shoot you unless you fucking shoot at us, bitch, you will die. But it should be like that, and it will be. We will see that happen. 100% we will see that happen.
Progression in law enforcement, por favor. We are tired of dying.
We're tired in general.
People aren't ready to handle situations that are meant
to be handled.
Yeah. Dude, how are you going to go into a house when there is, let's say, 3 burglars and there's just one of you?
Burglars.
You know, when there's 3 burgers,
Hamburglar.
there's 3 hamburglers coming down and give me your patties, bitch. Give me that fucking beef.
Give me that beef action, pussy.
Well, no, you know, when you're going into 3 hamburglers' houses and they got 3 fucking hamburger revolvers.
Hamburgers?
How
would you protect yourself? Not one person can, bro. I can barely deal with the idea of hamburglers fucking trying to steal my patties.
Give me that beef, bitch. Dude, honestly, dude. I mean, I want to do... I'm working out.
That's great.
And I want to go get combat training. Just because...
Yeah.
Self-protection, dude. I mean, it's... We live in a crazy world where I don't want altercations, but I never know when an altercation can happen. And what if I'm like... Fuck, now I wish I would have done my freaking... Taken that karate class, because now I'm about to get fucking...
My mom was about to pay for a karate class. Should have taken that shit. Now I gotta pay for it myself.
Yeah, of course, now I got both eyes broken, and my head is twisted inside out, and I have a penis in my mouth.
I popped a blood vessel and a penis in my mouth.
Just like that, dude.
Like, who's gonna pay for your life insurance? Not Spider-Man.
Spider-Man would. Spider-Man works a pizza job. I don't think he could afford his own life insurance.
He just saves motherfuckers. He's like, hey,
I'm your free life insurance. I'll call you when I need you. Rent's due by the end of the month. Just have like...
No, like, what if...
$50.
What if Spider-Man got life insurance, but not Peter Parker? So, when Peter Parker got hurt...
He has to go
as Spider-Man in his suit.
Sir, we gotta take off your suit. I can't do that.
We can't do that, bro. It's attached to my skin. I know you can see that. It's obviously not. But we can't. I mean, pretty sure he'd get his way.
Oh, dude, he'd honestly get his way.
He'd be like,
fucking blood, you fucking web. You fucking nerds.
It's like he's whipping him with his own webs.
Fuck your web. Fuck your eyes, bitch.
Fucking.
Dude, that would...
Let's write a romance comedy about fucking Spider-Man who gets insurance as Spider-Man, but is Peter Parker and gets hurt as Peter Parker, but he has to go in as Spider-Man, and somebody finds out that he's Peter Parker, so he seductively whips them with his webs to convince him not to tell that he's Peter Parker instead of Spider-Man. That sounds like a very nice romance novel.
Where's the romance?
Because... Bro, it's in the air. It's gonna start off. It's in the air. I swear. Look, it's gonna start off. There's romance in the air in New York City. Down on the 5th block, close to the 4th. In between the 6th and the 4th block, there's the 5th block with romance in the air.
Romance in the air. Dude. Okay, what about this? What if Spider-Man goes into the hospital, he needs life insurance, and then him and this really hot nurse kick it off, and then really, get passionate with it.
Oh, shit.
And then they kind of intimately fuck. And then, they start texting and stuff like that. They start calling each other, and then maybe she knows me as Spider-Man, but what if I introduce myself as Peter Parker?
And she hates you forever.
And, she goes, and he spits game at her, and then she's like, ew, I don't date guys like you. And now...
Bitch, you are.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck do you mean? We are literally talking. And then what if... Now he's scared. What if he's like... What if I take my mask off now? What if you won't love me after this? What is love? What is life?
Baby, don't hurt me. No more.
No more.
What is love?
Put it up. Oh.
Baby, don't hurt me.
Oh man, everybody needs love. A little bit of love.
All you deserve is some love. Even if it's from your mom, your siblings, your brothers, your sisters. I already just said them, but I said them again. Your loved one, your homies, your pastor, a warm hug from behind.
No pastor.
Jesus himself. What size is Dick's Jesus?
Dude, he could transform his size like he transforms water into wine.
I just said Dick's Jesus.
How big do you think Dick's Jesus is? I think his Jesus is pretty
Yo,
fucking big.
let us know, whoever listens to this, how big do you think Dick Jesus
How
is?
thick is Jesus big on his dick?
You get what we're saying.
Suck his toes. No, I'm
First
joking.
one to get the answer correct gets $100 from me. For real. I'm putting it on God that if you guess how Dick his biggest Jesus is, you get $100.
Big out there. I know you're out there, motherfucker. We're gonna go over there. We're gonna find how big your fucking Jesus is, and then we're gonna give that person $100.
Just don't post it on social media.
Don't do it.
Just let us know before you do so. Oh,
We want immediate action. We want to know how big Dick's Jesus is.
hey Dick's Jesus, can you take the coronavirus away from Margot's, please?
But snuff and a lot of cocaine and cocaine accessories.
Hello, Dick's Jesus. What if his first name was Dick?
Richard!
Richard.
Dick!
Motherfuckers are praying to you again. You better open your emails.
Fucking goddamn John Kennedy. Fuck, oh, where did John Kennedy from? Fucking John Kennedy. You got fucking shot. I said you were down for American peace and you get fucking shot.
He's calling on his spirit phone. Dick! Dick! I need you, Dick!
Imagine he's just chilling on his chair and he's just like, all he hears is the slightest voice. Dick!
It's like he's falling like from the sky still. Dick!
And then he looks at his wife. You want some dick? Dick!
And that's how we came up with the new product called Dick Cheez-Its. No, they are not in the same. They're not in the shape of a penis. They're in the shape of our Lord Jesus.
And Savior.
But we call it
Ewoks.
Dicks
The Ewoks.
Nips. Ewoks too. There's different flavors. You can get ketamine flavored.
Different flavors. Dude, I'd eat Ewoks Cheez-Its any day.
Ewok server. Oh no! You know how like they'd have like little Star Wars shaped macaronis.
Yeah.
We should have little Ewok shaped macaronis.
Dude, hell yeah.
Or even Ewok shaped Doritos. Or Cheetos. Or Fritos. Or not Funyuns because fuck Funyuns.
The only one that didn't rhyme, you took out completely. Everything rhymed. Cheetos, Fritos, Doritos. But fuck Funyuns. Don't fucking rhyme with it with a chip.
You know, fuck Fritos, bro. They're gross as shit. They taste like Skylar's feet smell.
Yeah. Oh,
Let's just be real. Every time I eat a bag of those, I just remember walking into his room in the morning to like shut off his alarm for him and wake him up, or try to wake him up, but then he'd fucking not wake up and turn off his alarm, and you'd smell nothing but one smegma, two fucking corn chips, and it was just the worst thing ever.
Bro, we used to go down to his room and jam.
Oh my god.
Sometimes I just want to be like, bro, can we just please go to my house? I really don't want to be in your Fritos room.
Yeah, no, he had a beautiful room though.
Dude, that
Beautiful
drawing, being able to contribute with him and draw
Bless him.
some of it, amazing.
I only wrote my fucking Instagram handle on the wall.
Fuck it. Maybe every girl that he fucked in that room looked at it and they're like,
Ew.
I want to fuck that guy.
No.
I want to fuck that Instagram handle real good. I'm going to follow that
I'm gonna
guy.
fuck the drywall. Jesus said, do it.
Jesus is my motherfucking player.
Yeah.
He's the player.
I do apologize again for what I said earlier. Talking about shooting.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Yeah. Shooting cocaine into my fucking urethra. Are we allowed to talk about this kind of shit on the internet? We're
Dude, honestly,
posting
dude, the internet is open to anything.
Is this
the
going on
crazy thing-
YouTube?
Is it going on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is going on YouTube for sure.
Okay, well, this video may contain offensive
of-
shit. So we'd
Trent.
appreciate it if you took your offensive ass somewhere else and listened to
Get out of
something
my
else.
space, bitch.
No, I'm kidding. Hey, I love you. You can listen, leave a comment, talk shit on us. I want you to guess how big Dick's Jesus is for $100.
Who's? I'll buy you a new Ram Charger.
Whatever the fuck that is. Who's a Ram?
Dude,
Oh, a Ram, like the car. A Ram
I'm
Charger.
telling
I thought a Ram was a word, like a name. A Ram Charger. Oh damn, you're gonna go to Wayfair and buy a Ram? He's been missing for weeks.
They're selling cereal box cabinets and they're transporting Rams. We need to stop them right now.
Who
As we speak, Wayfair is.
is Wayfair? Who is a Ram?
What is life and what is love?
Where is the love?
Oh, man.
You didn't even play our intro.
Oh no, I'll let it in.
Okay, you'll edit that shit.
Yeah, boy.
Round couch podcast, cast.
It's allergies, I swear. If the Rona was here, we'd probably be killed right now.
You literally just spit in my mouth.
Have you guys heard about this? Every dog, 9 out of 20 dogs have clocks on them at all times.
Has what?
Has a Glock.
I thought you said claws. I was like, bro, they're all born with that shit. But I guess they're born with the fucking gangster life too.
Bro, they're literally. What do you think we call all the gangsters? Dogs. Yo, what up, dog? What up, G dog? What up, hot dog?
What is up?
Dogs have Glocks and dogs are dangerous.
Dick Schnitzel.
There's at least one death every day by a dog. Dog's out of your bullshit. He's gonna say, "Motherfucker, 2-step, or I'm gonna shoot you, and you're gonna be 2 dead."
Want to know an article that I read the other day?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, now take this with a grain of salt because that's what I did. The one out of the 9 dogs that doesn't carry a Glock on them has an AR-15.
AR-15.
And they do more damage to human beings than human. Yep.
You know how crazy that is?
Yeah, AR-15s. And I can't say humans just because I'm scared that Marcus's little dog has an AR.
Dude, she doesn't have an AR. She goes full commando. She has a combat knife. She's cut me twice.
Commando.
She's a commando chief. Little Pomeranian little.
Oh, fuck. Little fuck. We're almost at 3,000 bars.
You've probably
3,000.
been recording for like a good 3 hours.
Let's see.
Don't
Let's.
take like an hour? Yeah, check it out, Jay. How many bars are in?
We are at 12:55. We hopped on around 10.
It's somewhere around there.
So it's been about 3 hours.
Not bad. We talked about some good shit.
We did do some shit.
What'd you say? You want to call it an end?
Yeah.
A little bit more?
Yeah, look, the computer even said that we should end it.
Computer even said that. Well, guys.
Thank you for sticking around for our Super Stone podcast.
Dude, I am very coming down, but I'm still stoned as shit, man.
That's how it goes when you're Latino.
Hell yeah. Yeah. The best part is doing it with you, homie.
Yeah, it's fun. We get to bullshit. We
Hell
get to
yeah.
just put the way we talk to each other normally on the internet now. That's
you
cool as fuck.
are one of our homies. You are the familia with us now.
Familia.
Thank you, guys.
We're gonna start a bookstore. Before we leave, we'll leave on this note. We're gonna start a bookstore, and we're only gonna sell fan fictions about turtles, Jar Jar Binks, and the reason why Trump is not black.
Dude,
Thank
we
you.
make so much money just with Jar Jar Binks.
Also, we love you.
What?
Also, we love you.
Oh, we love you 110%.
Actually, you know what? That's a lie. We like you.
Show us love and we'll suck your ass.
You know what? I'm about to just throw an orange at you because I love you so much.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Oranges or
Oranges.
drugs.
Or drugs. Do either or.
Let's go do all of them.
Ecstasy.
No.
No, yeah.
If you gotta inhale it, or if you had to put it in your body any other way than through your asshole, you don't want to do it. You do ecstasy through your asshole, so yeah, it's okay.
He said, yeah, that's
It's
okay.
okay,
That's
yeah.
insane. But, until next time.
Till next time.
We love you, and adios.
Verguten.
Verguten, my friends.
Is it?
Stay out.